Oops. Yeah, I survived 2020. Up off next.
What have you done differently? What can you expect?
What can I expect? I've trained my brain more so than my body. I'm ready for war. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to really focus in my training to get the win, because it's what sets up the bigger fights for the future. And so everyone's got a reason as to why upsets happen.
That I'm so great in this sport that they have to cheat me to beat me. Why did my ear have scratches deep in the inside of my ear? Because of your nails.
I'm going to prepare properly, so there are no excuses, and that would only lead me to victory. Eddie and Tyson Fury came on the TV and said, you know, we want to announce that the fight's been made.
The biggest fight in British boxing history has just been agreed. Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua next year.
Unless it comes from me or 258 management, I wouldn't really listen to the talk and the hype.
Whether people call Tyson Fury number one is down to public opinion.
Right.
I know in my world I'm number one. You know, who is number one and not leave it to public opinion is to get us in the ring.
And now I want to go out there and get back on the gravy train and fight the likes of Fury, 100%. But without getting past Pulev, who's a serious competitor and challenger, there ain't no talks of Tyson Fury and stuff like that. So I'm still very, very hungry and disciplined, so I'm going to steamroll through.
He wants to fight Tyson Fury. He wants to prove he's the best heavyweight in the world.
Yeah, I'm ready for war. I'm ready for a fight.
What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the don't. Alright, man, look. So, in this video, I will be discussing Anthony Joshua, his fight with Kubrat Pulev this Saturday, December 12th, and his all but confirmed 2 fights back-to-back with Tyson the Gypsy King Fury next year. Now, Anthony Joshua is fully aware of how tough and important this fight is with Pulev. He understands that there are still many doubters of his greatness after his heavyweight supremacy took a huge hit from Andy Ruiz, and he understands what contributed to that loss. He's also fully aware of what a great performance can do for his highly anticipated matchup with Tyson Fury. So, I will be keeping you all updated on everything leading up to this possible mega fight between Fury and Joshua, and I will be going live this weekend for my live stream commentary of Joshua versus Pulev. So hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay updated on the latest and greatest. So, the unified WBA, IBF, and WBO heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua will be defending his title against his IBF mandatory Kubrat Pulev this Saturday night, and AJ is focused. I mean, super focused for this fight, and he's looking jacked up. But is all of that muscle good or a hindrance to his performance in the ring? See, Joshua, he has been known for having a bit of a stamina issue and kind of gassing out during fights. Many boxing analysts have blamed his heavy muscled physique. See, if you don't know, a lot of muscles can restrict elasticity in your punches and movement. Also, it takes a ton of oxygen to maintain. So it depletes you of the oxygen you need to go the distance at a high level. Now, after Joshua's loss against Ruiz last year, he targeted his stamina issues, streamlined his physique, then devised and implemented a game plan which allowed AJ to box Ruiz at a distance and easily walk away with his titles. So the question is, has AJ forgotten about those adjustments for this fight against Pulev? Short answer, no, he didn't. According to AJ, his stamina and conditioning was a primary focus. Here's what he told Nick Parkinson from ESPN. When I lost to Ruiz, I thought, how did this little fat munchkin throw a barrage of punches at me at once? And I threw a 2-punch combo and I'm focused. Is all of that advertising he was doing in the lead up to Joshua Ruiz 1. So for this fight, there's been critics questioning the subpar global advertising of this contest. See, many people haven't seen much from AJ. And like I said, the last time we saw a ton of AJ and leading up to a fight of a lesser known opponent, AJ didn't look so good. So it seems like he's even learned that lesson and leaving the bulk of the promoting to his promoter as he does his job as a fighter, which is prepare, fight, and win.
Your job is to promote him. Your job is, you made a deal, pay your fucking fighter what you owe him. That's your job.
So yeah, AJ is ready for Pulev, but Pulev is one tough cookie, only losing once to the heavyweight legend Vladimir Klitschko. Now, I'll be calling this matchup on my channel, so join the live stream commentary come fight night this Saturday, December 12th. Now, let's talk the all but confirmed matchup for Undisputed. If Anthony Joshua can get past Pulev, and if Fury can resolve his contract issues for his rubber match against Wilder, the boxing world can finally get the highly anticipated heavyweight fight for undisputed champion of this glamour division. Now, will this fight take place? Is it promised?
Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua next year.
Unless it comes from me or 258 management, I wouldn't really listen to the talk and the hype.
Well, here's what we know thus far. So Eddie Hearn, the group managing director of Matchroom Sport and promoter of Anthony Joshua, he says that the numbers have been agreed upon. Both will split 50-50 for the first fight, and the winner gets 60 with 40 to the loser for the rematch. Now, the only hurdle is the location. So with both fighters being from the UK and with this fight being projected as the biggest fight in UK history, one would only expect the fight to take place in the United Kingdom. Well, not so fast. Eddie Hearn has admitted that Saudi Arabia has offered far more for the fight, and that Joshua and Fury will have to take up to a 50% pay cut to fight in the UK instead. But that's a pay cut Anthony Joshua is willing to take. See, he publicly expressed that he prefers to fight this fight back home and that the people deserves it. So Anthony Joshua is truly being the people champion and prefers legacy over his billfold. Now, I'll keep you all updated as we edge closer to this fight. As for now, the unified champion has to defend his titles against a difficult warrior who's been ready for this opportunity since he withdrew himself from it 3 years ago. ShowBizz, the dope. I'm out.